Junkrat has been the only damage character I consistently enjoy playing. Well, it used to also be Echo, but I really don't like playing her now. But in Overwatch 2, I actually have enjoyed playing Venture quite a lot. I really like their kit, so I guess they're my second new favorite character. But anyway, this isn't about them. Junkrat was the third character I bought a golden gun for, so he's next in line for the skin ranking. Generally, I'd say his skins are fairly mixed. Some I love, but all of them are weird in one way or another. Excluding the Overwatch League skins, he currently has 30 skins. 2 defaults, 4 rare recolors, 10 epics, and 14 legendaries. This time, I've organized them into a tier list for better visualization. So let's start with the D tiers. And the worst Junkrat skin award goes to Circus. Not much to say about it, I just don't like how it looks, and honestly, every other skin is at least bearable to look at, which I can't say about this one. Next are his recolors, obviously. Drowned, Irradiated, Rusted, and Bleached in that order. Not much to say about these, they're just not very interesting. Next is his Overwatch 1 design, which looks quite bad. Spoilers for later in the video, but his new design is a lot better. And then finally, last in D tier is Firework. A skin I used to use a lot back when I got it, but looking at it now... Sorry, I don't know where that came from. It's not a very good skin, just doesn't hold up well. Now we're entering C tier with our next skin. It's Jailbird, an epic skin that actually holds up a lot better, and fits the character in a cool way. I mean, yeah, I still think we have better epic skins now, but this one still isn't that bad. Next is Mobster, one of the newer skins on the list, and I don't know, it's fine, it feels weird. It's trying to imitate King Jameson, but since it's only an epic, it just ends up looking weird. Like, what is up with that skin-tight suit? Ugh! And then we have a 21st place, Sawtooth Trapper. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty bad, but it's not as bad as some of the others, so it gets a fairly high spot. Let's move on to Caution, which is an alright recolor. That's actually all I wrote about it, it's not very interesting. And lastly in C tier, it's Elf. Yeah, this one just looks super weird. I kinda hate it, but it's like, not that bad. I actually quite like the weapon, and overall it's very funny looking. As we enter B tier, we start to see a lot of very mixed skins. Most of these I've heard people like, but I just don't think most of these are very good. Take Fool, our next skin, for example. I just don't like the whole jester / circus theme, but like, it's well detailed and competently made, just not for me, I guess. Anyway, next up is Toasted, which I think is his best based epic skin. Because, I don't know, it just looks cool, fits him really well, and it's just a very solid pick. And now we have a skin that some of you may not even know exists, because I certainly almost forgot when writing this video. It's Inferno, a Halloween Terror exclusive epic skin that I just missed out on, I guess. I still don't know why we aren't allowed to at least see these in the hero gallery, but at least with me I've played this game long enough, I own most of these exclusives, so at least know about them. Anyway, then we have Scarecrow, which is a really fun and creative skin. I absolutely love the mask and the whole idea behind this, but the color scheme is kind of ugly here, so that's why I prefer the other one, which we'll get to. Speaking of color schemes, next is Jester, which is just a direct upgrade to Fool, with much more fitting colors in my opinion. I still think it's weird that I wouldn't wear it, but it's alright. Next is Junkrat, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. And yeah, so after my on-skin ranking, when I couldn't quite make out why I didn't like her Corsair skin, I kinda realized that I just don't like pirate skins. Again with this one, it looks well made, I just hate how it looks. But let's move on to Aviator, a skin that came out and nobody cared. I mean, I get it. I wouldn't want to spend $10 on a skin like this either. But yeah, it's just kinda sad. The skin itself is nothing special. It looks decent, but the color they go with is just brown and nothing else, and that makes it kinda boring. There's a lot of really cool details on the skin though, which is why it's higher on the list. Also, there are no more epic skins on the list, and none of them made it to A tier. You should really get some good epics. Let's quickly talk about Cricket next, because I don't have a lot to say. It looks kinda bad, but I don't hate it, and there are some nice details. Color scheme is messed up though. And that was actually the last one in B tier, and finally we're on to the good skins in A tier. Honestly, the ones above this are probably the only ones I'd regularly wear in game, starting with his Overwatch 2 design. Yeah, a huge glow up for our boy Junkrat here, looks very nice. Then we have Hayseed, which is definitely his best base legendary. Same as the other one, very fun and creative. Love the mask, great design, but this time the color scheme is really good too. Very good skin, would wear again. At number 8, I put Junkrat, a skin that's generally pretty good, a very fun concept, and it just works. Then the next one, I have no idea how to pronounce, so it's this Battle Pass one. I don't know, this one is very weird. Like, I enjoy some aspects of it, but overall it's super messy and over-detailed, which I don't say often, but here it just feels a lot, even though I do like most of the details. So yeah, not gonna make it to S tier quite yet, because it just doesn't have that wow factor for me. Speaking of, we're already entering S tier, with our number 6 spot, junk food. I feel like I'm kind of the only person who actually likes this skin, but it's good, like come on, it is! Okay, I may be biased because I love the theme and the colors, but still, there's so much awesome details on this one, like the arm or the boot he's wearing, it's just really cool. But yeah, the hair is super weird.
Oh my god. Okay.
Let's move on to number 5, which is the opposite of junk food because I don't actually like it, but a lot of people do. It's Junkenstein. Yeah, the lightning effects are fire, and it's got a bunch of unique voice lines too. Like, yep, this one's a classic, and I don't know why, but I just don't connect to it that much. It's still a very, very good skin though. Then we got Junkrat's Le Seraphim skin, Foxy James. I honestly didn't love this skin when it first came out because, yeah, it looks a little weird, but the details really make this one stand out. And also just the fact that Junkrat even got a Seraphim skin in the first place, like, that's just great. I will admit that the skin probably shouldn't be considered legendary, since it is mostly a recolor. Like, yeah, they definitely changed some stuff, but the clothing is pretty much the same and so is the weapon. It's mostly just texture changes, so I really do think this should have been an epic. Or at least if it is a legendary, they should have changed more aspects of it to make it stand out. But overall, it's still a really cool skin, like even if it's mostly a recolor. I just really like the concept, honestly. And it does show that this is the worst Seraphim skin and it still got this high. Like, yeah, they're really good skins. I honestly cannot wait for the second collab. Okay, so you might notice that there's actually 2 skins missing. I want to like give a little context to that. This video was written in like 2023. It was written a really long time ago and I just kind of forgot about it. But I found the script again and I recorded it. It's, yeah, anyway, Junkrat only got 2 more skins in that time and they're not on the list. It's Lifeguard and Mayhem, whatever, I don't remember that one. I don't really like either of these skins, but okay, let's talk about them before entering the top 3. So first we have Lifeguard. This is an epic skin. Well, it's supposed to be an epic skin. It's a legendary skin for some reason, but it wasn't a battle pass, so who cares? It's just Junkrat, but kind of worse. I don't know where I'd put it. I'm not gonna rank these. The other one, Mayhem or whatever, the Overwatch League one, like it's cute, but I don't know. I like the colors. That's it. Okay, let's move on to the top 3. Let's start with Krampus, a skin that I will admit I have a hard time justifying its number 3 spot, but I just really like it. I love the coat, the awesome arm, and the riptire, and the bells, and oh my god, his weapon is like one of my favorites. I love the little bell hanging off of it. At number 2, we have King Jameson, which I think is generally considered his best skin by most people. There's not much I can say that hasn't been said, it's just amazing. Super cool that it's like basically canon too. Like, this is him dressing up with all the riches he stole. Like, that's just really fun. Also, the weapon, oh my god, it's so good! Super clean. I feel rich just wearing this skin. It's great. And then finally, at number 1, Junkbot. I mean, come on. Was there really ever competition? I mean, it is pretty much perfect in every way. Amazing design, great color choices, a lot of fun details. I kind of wish it was a mythic so we could have a robotic voice filter like with Anna's skin, because I don't think this one actually has any unique voice lines, which is a huge missed opportunity. Also, I have to mention that this once again has a great weapon model. So here's the final ranking. Overall, his skins are pretty mixed. I'd say pretty bad in a lot of cases, actually. I don't like a lot of Junkrat skins, in all honesty. Only the ones in the top 10 I'd actually wear in game. I don't really like the rest all that much. And that concludes this video. Let me know if you have your own ranking. I'd love to hear it. Next time I will be doing Lucio, because I guess I'm doing this based on the characters I got golden guns for, and Lucio was my 4th, so I guess we're doing that. But I have no idea when that's coming. I mean, this one, again, as I kind of said before, this one, I wrote the script for this one like literally over a year ago, and I just kind of found it. I forgot about it completely. I'm doing other stuff. I'm in college now. That's new. But I kind of realized like this is actually pretty fun to do. So I think I'll be doing more videos, but I don't know when. Don't expect anything soon. Honestly, don't. But I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.